Good morning, boys and girls. Today, I know it seems strange that we're skipping lesson 18, but I grouped lesson 18 and 20 together because they're extremely similar and they're on the same topic. So we're skipping 18 and we're going to 19. And 19, for getting ready for 5th grade, is multiplying 3 factors. And in 3rd grade, you learned about the different properties of multiplication and addition. And so using properties can allow you to multiply 2 or more factors easily or mentally when you're working with many different multiplication problems. And so in this lesson, you are working with multiplication. However, you're using multiplication with 3 factors, which means that you're going to be taking 3 numbers and multiplying them. But using the associative property will allow you to mentally multiply the numbers that are easier to you, or will allow you to multiply the numbers that are a little more difficult and then compute the easier numbers. So when you're working with multiplication, please make sure that you're looking at it and using your basic facts. So when you have a number, for example, like 18 times 3 times 6, right here we don't have any groupings, but you can group numbers to help you multiply easily when you have 3 sets. So here, the easier number that I would see to group first would be 3 times 6. This multiplication problem is the same as if you would multiply like this. But I see that doing 3 times 6 first, okay, would allow me to multiply easily, okay, when we begin multiplying the 3 factors. So I know that 3 times 6 is 18. I bring down the rest of my multiplication problem, and then I would come off to the side and multiply our 2 digits times 2 digits, which would be 8 times 8, 64. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 6 is 14. 1 time placeholder. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 1 is 1. And then you would add. Here you have 4 plus 0. 8 times 4, 8, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's an easy way to add. And 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 more, 3. My answer would be 324. Now here, I grouped my numbers differently, but because the associative property lets me know that when you group multiplication numbers differently, you'll still have the same result. So here, even though I'm not multiplying easily in my head, I'm still multiplying an easier number. Instead of doing 18 times 6, I'm doing 18 times 3. So I'll come off to the side and do 18 times 3 first, since I can't do it mentally. 3 times 8 is 24. Carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. That's 54. So I'm left with 54 times 6. 2 very different groups of numbers. Okay? This might be simpler for some students, since you're multiplying 2 digits times 1 instead of 2 digits times 2. So this associative property might be simpler than the first one I did. So here again, I would come off to the side, multiply 54 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 2. My answer is still 324. Today with lesson 19, I want you to make sure that you're doing even only. Group the numbers, how they come easier for you. Please make sure that you're working out your problems on a separate sheet of paper